So Jiva Goswami concludes his purport with a little philosophy, quoting Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 2, verse 12. Bhagavan Sri Krishna appeared in this mortal world by his internal potency, Yogamaya. Krishna came to this world in his eternal form, suitable for his pastimes. Krishna's pastimes are wonderful for everyone, even for those proud of their own opulence, including the Lord himself in his form of Vaikuntanath. Thus, Krishna's body is the ornament of all ornaments. That's that famous verse, third canto 2. Sarva Bhushanam Bhushananam. Sarva Bhushanam Bhushananam. Krishna is the ornament of all ornaments. Most people wear necklaces and rings and many things, decorations on their body to increase or enhance the beauty of their body. But when Krishna puts on necklaces and rings and all these armlets and whatnot, they become more beautiful when they contact Krishna's Saundarya Rupam. Enhances their beauty, not the other way around. So this is a speciality that he's the ornament of all ornaments. And the ornaments look all right on anybody else, but when the same ornaments are put on Krishna, the same pearl necklace and the same gold necklace and the same sapphire necklace, they look thousands of times more beautiful due to the association of Krishna's unlimitedly beautiful body, Ananta Saundarya Rupam. Vishnu Chakravarti Pad, he speaks in his commentary here in verse 40. We can read that. So this is, again, another, because every moment the Leela is happening, and every yuga, every day of Brahma, the Leela is happening in newer and newer ways. No one likes to do the same thing all the time. And sometimes Krishna arranges where you even get a little variety. Every day you brush your teeth with your right hand. And one day you break your right hand, you have to brush with your left hand. Then you see how awkward it is, how difficult. So there's a variety in the activities. So Krishna's Leelas are always different. You read Harivamsha Purana, they explain Krishna's Braja Leela in one way. And you read Skanda Purana in another way. You read Vishnu Purana in another way. You read the Bhagavad Purana, same Braja Leelas, in a slightly variation, because Krishna's Leelas are coming and appearing and disappearing, manifesting, disappearing like waves on the ocean. Can you count how many waves there are on the ocean coming? So now we're going to go to another universe with the same pastime, the same Rasa Lila in chapter 29. And Vishwanath is there, eyewitness in that universe, and he hears the conversation going like this, and he's recorded that conversation on his iPhone. And hello, everyone woke up. Oh yeah, it reminds me. Let me look at my iPhone. So then he's revealing it to us. Krishna said, "Since you have given up as dead, since you have given up something's dead, you kind of burn it up and go about your way. Since you have given up as dead the path of duty, Aricharita," which is in the verse, "what effect will your behavior have on other women who are faithful to their husbands? You will corrupt those moral religious women by the logic of the statement, a shameless person contaminates not only himself, but everyone else he contacts. On seeing this splendid golden line, which appears by chance on my chest, you insulted Lakshmi herself, who is the most excellent of chaste women. Why are you offending Lakshmi Devi?" Because earlier they were talking about the golden line. The gopis say, "We're not blaming Lakshmi Devi at all for the golden line. Rather, it is you who have been sent by the Creator to destroy religious principles throughout the three worlds." That's why Jiva Goswami Pad and Vishnu say, And he steps out of the Lila now. The gopis are speaking this verse with anger, Jiva Goswami said. But Vishwanath Chakravarti added something. The gopis are speaking this verse with angry naughtiness. Now you have to meditate on that. Angry, naughty anger means, I don't know what it means. It means mischievous or anger but not really angry, or accusing but not really accusing. The gopis go on. Oh Krishna, all women are bewildered by the sweet tones of your flute. Because that's what, bewildered by the particular kind of drawn out melody of your flute. So Krishna doesn't randomly play his Murali. He deliberately plays that exact raga, that exact tune and tone and melody, which completely bewitches the heart of any woman. It's a hypnotic spell. That's like you go to a movie. They know exactly which music to play at what interval in the movie to create certain emotions. If they want to create suspense, the scene is building up. Oh, there's something going to happen. They're crawling into this cave in this mountain, the hero and the heroine, and it's very dark, and it's quiet. And then the violins are going na 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 na, and all of a sudden, they hear a scream inside the cave, and then this monster comes running out. And then the people run out of the cave. So it's suspense. So the music increases the emotions, increases the excitement and the emotions and feelings in the heart of the listener. There's Rajasic music and Tamasic music and Sattvic music, and there's love songs and all kinds of marching tunes, whatever. So that Krishna, that's what Vishnu is saying. The gopis are saying, you practiced for so many years. You would go in some caves of Govardhan and practice this tune and that tune. And even those stories are told in different books. There's a story once where Krishna, when he was practicing the flute, when Krishna was young, he was practicing the flute because he wanted to use this flute. He had a lot of ideas of what he was going to do with this flute when he grew up. He said, this flute is my ultimate weapon. This is my astra. As Ram, I had the bow and arrow. As Vishnu, I had the chakra and club, Gada and chakra. But now, I'm the superhero of love and romance. So love and romance moves on by sweet vibrations, tantalizing sounds, enchanting music. So I have to master it. If I master this flute, I will capture the hearts of everyone in the universe. So it goes in the cave. Toot, 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 toot. Oh, that's not very sweet. Toot, 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 toot. He's practicing. So now he practiced for many, many months. And then he thought, so he went out one day alone in the forest by himself. He said, let me see how well I've mastered this Kala Venogita. Kala Venogita, the artistic style playing the flute. So then he thought, let me see if I play this Mala Rag. If I play this Mala Rag, then clouds should appear in the sky above my head. So Krishna started playing. Wow. It's a totally clear sky. Now some blue clouds have come in the sky. All right, Murli. All right. Looks very promising. Looks very hopeful. I'm sure we can do a lot of things together. All right. So then he plays, and then the cloud goes. And then he plays another tune. Let me see if I can make those birds singing in the tree stop their music. They were singing ta ta ta. All the birds were whistling and chirping in the trees. So Krishna. The birds stopped singing in the tree. They became totally silent, like munis wrapped in meditation. Oh, cha, Murli. I control the clouds. I control the birds in the tree. But they're just birds. I have to try a beast, an animal. So he said, there's a flock of deer in the distance. Mriga, a whole group of deer eating some beautiful berries and whatnot falling on the ground. Some fruit orchard. So then Krishna plays his flute. I want to see if I can bewilder them and attract them to my side. So Krishna plays the flute. They all turn their heads in Krishna's direction. Every single deer looks with the ears, with these innocent, curious eyes. What is that? Who is playing? Where is that sound coming from? It's so intoxicating, captivating, and magnetic. Then the big buck. The big buck is the leader of the herd, the male. He starts walking slowly the way they do. Those big, heavy antlers, horns, slowly. Then all the ladies and children come behind him. They all come to Krishna, they surround him. And they start going like this. And looking at him with loving, innocent, beautiful, moistened eyes. This is very promising, Murali. Hey, Vamshi. He has little, like Ram had a quiver. Quiver means you hold the arrows. So he has a quiver of flutes. The Venu, the Vamshi, the Murali, and a bamboo flute, and a marble flute, and a jeweled flute, and a golden flute. So a whole bag of flutes back there. Vamshi. You're beautiful. Playing you, I was able to attract these doe-eyed deer. I wonder if I can attract the doe-eyed gopis. Mrigakshi gopis. So he sees one old gopi, very old gopi. Her name is Jarati. And she has one front tooth and one's missing. And she has a lot of hair on the end of her nose. And her eyes are very droopy, like mine. So then she's walking with 5 water pots on her head. 5 brass pots, kalsi. Very strong, like a tank. One of those Brijbasi type, tough. So Krishna says, she's not exactly a doe-eyed gopi. But listen, Vamshi, she is a woman. And she is a gopi, but a really old gopi. Let me try. And she's walking in, carrying these, has one hand like this, holding the pots, and she's walking. And then the pots seem to be shaking a little bit. This never happened before. Usually I just walk. One hand up there. But now she puts 2 hands up. And so then Krishna plays more. Then she trips and all 5 water pots come tumbling on the ground. Boom, 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 the whole. And Krishna ducked down. And the Jarati's looking all around. Hey, where's that Gopa? Because all the Gopas play Vamshi Venu. Hey, you nonsense Gopa. Who's? Can't see anybody. Nothing. So she goes and Krishna laughs like anything. And he laughs and he goes to the mango grove, eats a few mangoes. First he offers them No, he has to, because his father trained him. Lala, don't eat anything unless you offer to our Lakshmi Narayan deity and the king in our temple. So then he picks a few mangoes. Krishna touches to his forehead. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Then Krishna eats the mangoes, the prasad. He said, okay, I attracted the deer, I brought the clouds, I silenced the birds, I made that old gopi dropper water pots. So then the story goes on. You're going to hear it on the SoundCloud. Braj Yatra. So this is the power of Krishna's flute.